Hello and welcome to BeBrightTarot.ca. You are liking, subscribing, following. You are on Instagram, YouTube, and the website, and I appreciate you tracking us down. Be Bright Tarot is all about having some fun, but most importantly, using tarot on a regular basis, practical ways, just general self awareness, self discovery, and some nice, simple acknowledgments of what might be happening around you that we're sometimes not quite aware of. So enjoy this reading. And yes, here we are diving into our March month ahead reading. So we are going to do our 7 cards and see what is in the cards for March. All right. First card is going to be our current self. What are we feeling like today? So that is the Five of Wands. So we are standing up for, we're defending what we believe in, what we think is right, what we believe is the truth, for our ideas, for where we want to be. This card is about debate and challenging yourself, challenging others, um, to look at things differently and to question, why. But in a friendly and competitive way, not in a conflict way. There's this card is calling you to kind of go all in and commit with focus and discipline in order to see your full potential. So you're going to want to ask yourselves those tough questions. Um, are you looking at both sides? Are you putting yourself in the other person's shoes? Are you ready to not be hiding anymore? This is the cusp of really just going in, all in, and being really focused and disciplined, in order to grow and find that bigger potential. So you're ready for it. All right, next card is going to be what we should release from February. And that is a reversed Two of Coins. So we have been juggling far too many things, and we are probably really needing some rest to take a breather from it all. From all the doing and the things and the responsibilities, and from pretending that we have it all handled. Like, some days we're great at it and other days we're not. And so this card is, maybe saying that we've taken on a little too much. Perhaps last month we were a little irresponsible and maybe made some poor choices. Um, Perhaps we spent too much money and or too much time, too much of our resources on something that was not super important or necessary. So let's let that all go and release it, and we'll do better in March. We're going to focus a little bit more, and we'll be able to move forward. All right, next card is going to be the theme for March. And that is another reversed card, the Six of Cups reversed. So we are potentially this next month going to be clinging to the past, stuck in our memories, our the good old days. What could have, should have, would have happened. We're gonna maybe get a little caught up in some regret. Um, Perhaps we're feeling like we haven't lived up to our childhood dreams. Um, and that the expectations of the present aren't really working out how we had hoped they would back when we were younger or children. So what we're going to really need to do is just work on letting go of the past, um, so that we can enjoy the, as cliche as this is, but we want to enjoy the present that today is. So let's work on seeing things as they are, not how we had hoped or wished they would be. Sometimes our childhood memories aren't based on anything realistic, and they're just dreams, and they sometimes we get caught up in them and what that should have looked like when we got older. So let's not get stuck clinging to the past in March. Let's enjoy the memories, acknowledge that they were um, good, fun memories, but let's not get caught up in thinking that we haven't been successful or accomplished enough because of those long ago memories. So, what should we focus on? That's our next card. And this is the Knight of Coins. So, he is here to tell us that it's about slow and steady practice. We can be really amazing at something, we can master something, we can have great workmanship, but it's going to take that slow and steady practice. We got to put the work in. We're going to have to be patient. We have to be reliable. We have to not take shortcuts. And if we do all those things, then the outcome will absolutely be successful. We want to really work hard today, so when we're persisting for the long term, right, where all that hard work today will bear positive success in the future. So let's focus on those really steady habits every day, that can amount to, lots of great success. Um, may not be exciting and action packed, but it's important to do the slow and steady. It's those little things we do 100 times that will um, that allow us to be great. So yeah, enjoy that. Find peace in the methodical and the efficient action of doing something over and over every day. Enjoy that. There's grace in that. There's positivity in that, and there's it's necessary. So the next card is going to be an obstacle we might run into in March, and that is a reversed hermit. So this could be one of two things. We're not taking the time to ourselves to find out the truth or listen to our inner voice or find the inner path we're seeking, or we are spending way too much time in isolation. Um, I think because we've seen that Six of Cups reversed, now the Hermit, I think this is definitely like we're going to get stuck. There's an absolute potential that we're going to be wallowing, lost in our own thoughts, and maybe to the point that it distracts us from doing all these good, hard work, that the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Coin wants us to do. We potentially could lose touch with reality because we can get caught up into our own vicious cycle of thoughts. We're very, very mean to ourselves. So we just want to take the time seek out our inner answers, but we just can't get lost inside. We can't forget about, the value of human connections, um, and, all that. We can't do this all by ourselves. All right. The next card is some success we might see in March. And this card this is a fun card. This is our Fool. So the Fool indicates we are ready to embark on a new a new journey, adventure, project, idea with optimism and hope. We have to remember every day is a new beginning. So it we need to embrace it and enjoy it. Every situation also comes with risk and the unknown and a huge sense of vulnerability. And that's for anyone, no matter how young or experienced that we might be. We have to remember that it's that experience gained from the new opportunity that's going to enrich our life. Not the outcome, not the rainbow at the end of the road. It's the journey and the steps we take, those slow and steady habits that we build that will really help us find success. And the last card is the advice for March. And wow, this one is the reversed Nine of Wands. And so we are absolutely scared of taking a risk, um, making a long term commitment to something. All the self doubts are creeping up on us. We don't know if we have the resources or the skills or the tenacity to get it done. However, we know that the situation must change because it's something we've self imposed. Um, we've restricted, we've limited ourselves. And that's the only thing that's holding us back is what we're um, saying to ourselves. So let's end our isolation. Let's let our guard down. Let's let others into our circle. So again, that Hermit reverse, that Six of Cups reverse, these cards are, guiding down that path that we really have to get back out there. Let our guard down, let others in, and absolutely deal with the fear of moving forward. The fear that, that we aren't meeting expectations, we're not fulfilling the dreams of our youth. Um, it's time to move forward and let that all go and focus on today and what today can do for us tomorrow. That's probably the most important thing. So that's your month ahead for March. Thanks for joining in. BeBrightTarot.ca. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, YouTube, and website. Thanks so much for joining in.